The next state to become independent was Bengal. Bengal was founded by Murshid Quli Khan. Though he had never attained the position of an independent governor, but he held a very important position, that is of the revenue administrator. And thus, slowly and gradually, he became very powerful and thus carved out an independent kingdom for himself. Now again, to make the influence of the Mughal emperors weak in his province, he first of all shifted all those Jagirdars who had been appointed by the Mughal emperors towards Orissa. And he strictly gave the orders that the revenue now shall be collected only in cash, which means that the farmers had to depend upon the money lenders and the bankers to pay it in cash. And then they were forced to sell their land when they were unable to do so. When you have observed all the three states, you have realized that there are three things in common to all the three states, and those are: the former Mughal officials, that is the nobles, had carved out all these independent states. So their own people were responsible for the disintegration of the Mughal empire. The second thing in common was that the old system of collecting revenue was now washed off, and instead the Ijradari system, which was not much liked by the Mughal emperors, was introduced. The third thing in common was that the rich bankers and the money lenders started attaining a very powerful position in the newly carved out principalities. Let me talk about the Watan Jagirs of the Rajputs. All those Rajputs who had actually done a handshake with the Mughal emperors, who had become friendly with the Mughals, had been given certain kind of autonomy in their own state, in their own province, and they had also been given the responsibility of other provinces. Especially the Amber and the Jodhpur kings enjoyed immense autonomy under the Mughal emperors. But there were others also who gained lots of importance and also lots of privileges under the Mughal emperors. The Raja of Jodhpur was given the governorship of Gujarat, and the Raja of Amber was made the governor of Malwa. Besides, in Jaipur was made by Raja Jai Singh, Savai Raja Jai Singh, who made this new city, and he was given the charge of Agra. Now, all these ambitions of these Rajputs, which were becoming more and more every day as they had been given the charges of various provinces, were checked by the powerful Marathas. They could not go beyond this because of the constant threat and attacks of the Marathas.